Hey guys, what's happening? Welcome to the season finale of Inside O'Byrne's Mind. As you can tell, things are a little bit different because I've broken the fourth wall and my name isn't Deadpool. But basically I went back to test out a series idea, a series concept, which you may see next year. I'll go into that more in a little bit, just to give you a bit more detail. The interesting thing about FIFA is how different things play out when you use your player versus controlling the entire team. In this match here against Chelsea, I used my player. Things didn't go quite well, my AI just couldn't defend really. And in the following matches I used the full team. Now, pretty quickly, I picked up a massive injury. As you can see here, I will be out for 5 months. The weird thing was, though, even though I was controlling my entire team, it decided to simulate the match instead of letting me play it out. Now, it doesn't have a problem when you simply get subbed off, so it's weird that an injury would cause so many problems. The interesting thing then is I decided to simulate all the remaining matches, see how the season would play out, and people were getting suspended, there was multiple injury issues, and the season actually turned pretty well for our new centre-forward, Gamero. This was essentially his time to shine, which is weird because I was supposed to be the squad member. I'm pretty sure he was a starting 11 player before I arrived, so odd that I just simply jumped him in the order there. So while the season is playing out and being simulated, I'll talk over FIFA 13 and my career mode plans and all that. As you know, I was doing a vote whether I'd go player or manager. Unfortunately, there's no player manager option, so it's one or the other. This was weird. This is my goalkeeper, out for 5 months as well. Pretty sure it's the same injury as I picked up myself. But anyways, as I was saying, I have to go one or the other, player or manager, and unfortunately the vote was rather split down the centre. I was really hoping it would go one way or the other and be very definitive, so I've been kind of mulling over my options. I think I'm leaning more towards manager mode at the moment, but we'll see how things change coming up to FIFA 13 and how I'm feeling, or how the career modes feel. Now I am mulling over the player career mode side of things as well. I mean, I could do a stream for that side of things, so that would keep it nice and simple. You'd get my inner thoughts all along that way. But I have been going over a concept that's unique anyway. I don't think anyone has done something like it. It's certainly different, but it's also time consuming, I think, as well. So it could be a longer term focused project. I'm trying to work out how to go about the logistics side of things, how much writing I'd have to do, how to frame certain things. So I'm mulling over that as well and kind of struggling with that because I do want to make sure the concept actually works. So I might do a pilot episode and see how that goes down as well. It could be one of those things that in my mind sounds great and seems like it'll work, but the execution could be difficult. It might be difficult to get it to viewers, it might be difficult to make the concept come across. So there's a couple of things I have to work out, a couple of shots that I have to work out how they come across and all that as well. So there's different things to play around with. It could be something that I push on the long finger, as I say, which will unfortunately miss out on, the initial FIFA 13 wave of people watching stuff, but hopefully it's one of those things that will stand out further down the road, if nothing else. So we're coming into the last game of the season here as well. As you can see, injuries and suspensions and so on. We were doing okay in the league, but we weren't going to challenge for the title, unfortunately, going up against Lyon in the last game, and we come out 2-1 losers, unfortunately. So time to see how things shaped up. I, in the end, finished top scorer with 21 goals. Not bad for considering I missed 8 or 9 games at the end. PSG 4th overall. There you go for the relegation spots and all that as well. So it was an interesting old season. We unfortunately didn't do as well as we hoped to do. We got knocked out in the final of the Cup as well. So, unfortunate all around. No silverware in my debut season. So then we skip forward to see where I would have ended up in FIFA 13. And as you can see here, I get released. Apparently I didn't live up to their expectations, so I'm not in their plans for the next season. So that's a bit of a slap in the face. I think I was doing pretty well. I finished top scorer after all. Not sure what more I could have done really. It was the defensive side of things that were letting things down. But here are the contract offers that I got for the following season, where I could have ended up in the next year had I continued. But we've got a new game and a new world of possibilities to look forward to instead. And this is obviously the most tempting offer. Milan Serie A, a starting 11 player on good money. They're a good team. They did well last season. So what more could I ask for? Thank you PSG, but good luck. So that's how I closed the door on my FIFA 12 career. Unfortunately, a terrible injury at the end. But it's cool to see that things like that can happen. It would be interesting to see the whole subbing on and off that they're promising in FIFA 13. But injuries and things like that would be interesting to see as well. So I hope you enjoyed the brief Inside O'Byrne's Mind anyway. Hopefully it'll be back next season. We'll see what kind of format it takes. If you want to possibly get in on the pilot episode, follow me on Twitter at Saber0001. And we'll see what kind of career mode I take next year. We'll see what kind of FIFA content I can produce for you. I hope you've enjoyed all my stuff this year, and I'll catch you again very soon with more for FIFA 13.